All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Batman decided he wanted to send a Robin my way. When he ever gonna learn, Back to Hein. So Hein shoots the missile, and I know that's not the correct term of it. Goes up, he takes out Boba Fett. Boba Fett dies in the hero dog fight. All right, you got that situation going on. We're gonna fast forward this over there, Luke and Palpatine, and he's in the clones, and he sees his clones all up in the canisters or whatever the proper term is for it. And then there's Leia. Leia's aboard because, beforehand you can have it where you have it in there where Leia tells Han, I'm going to go with Luke. And Han's is like, the hell you is. And then, he's wanting to draw his blaster, but Luke's holding his hand and his blaster right there. So he can't do basically nothing. And Leia goes with Luke. So they go in then Palpatine. There we go. Showdown. You got Palpatine clone. You got Leia because he wants Anakin, her baby, in the stomach for that to take over, and boo, he needs that with the Force for clonism, body, all that good old jazz. Do it scientific talk and get it. So you got it on there, and he's electrocuting Leia. But what happens is Anakin Skywalker, he's with the Force, but he can't, materialize in ghost formation as Obi-Wan, him, and Yoda did at the end of Return of the Jedi. But he grabs the Force all around, and he's in the, molecules, shows vast, wide what it is, tells Leia that he's sorry and stuff, and, don't be afraid. It's just going to be pain, but I'll take care of you. He harnesses the Force with the newborn in there, which, feeding and scared or something, and protective is probably all the kid little knows inside. So he's protecting the mom. Anakin Skywalker draws in the Force. Luke's over there, he hears because Anakin tells him he knows Dad's got this. So he's sitting there watching it, putting a display on for Palpatine. And then, she's, it's just the outer shell, Anakin. And Anakin has got Leia. She's taking it. Then Luke flips the script. Force lightning blows up the canisters. Palpatine clone, like, what the hell? He can have it where he shoots the lightning up into the other lightning, breaking the stream into Leia. They go off on their battle fights and stuff like that. Lay it off to the side. You can write how she gets out easy. Ain't nothing. Final showdown, boof. Luke turns around, kills the Emperor. All the clones are gone, and that. Now, this is where it all builds up to, is that the final is you go off. You leave them alone, and here you is. You see a clone of Luke inside the canister, and he's like, you can see he's dreaming, he's struggling. You see Cyboth, is that his name? I forget. Over there, the old man, old crazy Jedi, up there computing some stuff on the computer or whatever. And then here's the kicker. Here's the reset. You hear Palpatine say, hit him again with that. So he waterboards the clone Luke with the images flashing like boom, 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 boom of all Disney Star Wars. Boom, boom. Luke Skywalker drinking blue titty milk. You got, or green, you got him throwing the lightsaber over. You got him doing all these. He's seeing this crap. He's seeing the afterlife. He's seeing how ignorant the Emperor coming back and how all that is. He sees the hollowness of the first of the whatever 7, 8, 9. You see all that flashing, Acolyte flashing. You see Boba Fett flashing. You see Obi-Wan Kenobi flashing. The only things you don't show flashing is Andor and Skeleton Crew, because you could do a hard reset and throw Grogu in on Skeleton Crew, and that'd be a kickstart for that. then Andor will fit perfectly in for there. You got it like that. Now, with all this waterboarding and stuff hitting, oh, I ain't even getting that right now. All right, all the waterboard and hitting, then he opens his eyes, like, it's like a force push, and it explodes, and he gets out on the floor. He's like, I'm gonna kill Luke Skywalker. And then you hear off in the shadows, well, I can help you accomplish that. And then and then you see the red lightsaber hit, and then walking up, cloaked up, is Mara J. And then you hit it like that. Close it, end it, recast Han, Luke, and Leia. Start off with the Thrawn trilogy, and then you could go from there. There you go, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, that easy. All right.